Top 10 Manhwa where MC is evil or villain or an anti-hero at least. There are many great manhwa out there that feature an evil or villainous main character. These characters are often complex and interesting, and their stories can be very captivating. Here are 10 of the best villainous manhwa that you should check out. So before we begin, be sure to subscribe and like for more top 10s. Starting off with our number 10, Limitless Abyss. The Apocalypse. The chaos that enveloped the entire planet in an instant. Many gates have emerged from the sky on different continents of the earth. These were the dungeons, inhabited by monsters eager to devour, destroy what is dear to us, our family, freedom, and most importantly, life. Betrayal, deception, and lies. And for what? But our MC closed his eyes, because he was already dead. Since he was a weak piece of meat, useless, and no one needed him, but in a moment he felt like he was dreaming. But he found out it wasn't a dream. What he saw was empty. And no, it was not a natural void. This is the Limitless Abyss. This manhwa has only 3 chapters which are not updated at all anyway. If you want some evil anti-hero MC, then it's for you. Number 9. DEATHROW Boy. Ji-hoo was a kid who lost his family to Kim Shin. He meets another victim of Kim and is trained as a human weapon. There has been no execution since 1997 in Korea. That's why Kim Shin is living a life of luxury in prison, so Ji-hoo goes to prison on his own to kill Kim Shin with his bare fists. This is top-tier action-packed revenge manhwa. Its story is quite good with decent twists and turns. It can also get dark sometimes. Main character is quite badass from the start and becomes even better after his training. Side characters also give proper Yazuka vibes. Art is also good and hand-to-hand action scenes are marvelous. Overall, this is a must-try manhwa for action genre fans. Number 8. Incompetent Villain. Honestly, the manhwa has a very fun premise. It's very good at keeping the readers guessing. For the first few chapters, it is dubious whether the main character even has superpowers. High school student Dongjin Kim seems like a typical moody teenager, but underneath it all, he is a powerful psychic villain who aims to destroy humanity. But there is a catch. Every time he uses his powers to kill, he is thrown back in time. Trapped in this time loop, Dongjin tries to narrow down the culprit by doing one thing he knows: killing those around him. Will he be able to escape from the time loop and achieve his goal as a villain? Number 7. The Earth Savior Selection. This story is pretty brutal. Start off innocuous with an average office worker who has been labeled with the title of savior to help save humanity. Similar to Micro Hunter, but I think this story is better. The MC personality is different, more brutal, cold, and calculating, going with what's in the best interest at any given moment no matter what happens. Almost like shedding his humanity to an extent to save humanity. Seems most authors of this genre, the MC is hesitant and will let emotions hinder their judgment and become predictable. I look forward for more chapters. For now, the story and characters are average, but considering the story that will change in the future, and it's worth reading. Number 6. How to Live as a Villain. This story is a branch of multiple genres that fuse. The story possesses some unique and original qualities and elements, and the motive of MC to become stronger. However, the MC is portrayed as a villain, although he's not really a villain. But the MC will betray whoever he deems useless so as to survive and thrive. This quality is what separates it from other fantasy isekai manhwa. Overall, the fantasy world is built pretty decently, with enough explanations and explorations of the RPG theme system, its mechanics, and overall important qualities to remember in the new fantasy world. Overall, I recommend you should read this manhwa due to its uniqueness and its difference. The story is rather intriguing and detailed. Moving on to our number 5, Pure Villain. Pure Villain is a romantic comedy manhwa where the female lead is a villain and the male lead is a hero police. Female lead is such a simp that she unknowingly became a villain just to try to meet the male lead. The comedy plays out pretty well. The story is decent and it becomes better later on. Characters are written well. Art is also good for a shoujo manhwa. This manhwa is only recommended for fans of shoujo and romance genre, otherwise you are not gonna like it. I still can't rate it properly since there are only 24 chapters out there. I'm looking forward to it. Number 4. Regressor Instruction Manual. One of the few manhwas that actually made me laugh genuinely. Humor is subjective in my opinion, and I enjoy the references, callbacks, misunderstandings, and characterizations which I think give it a comedic edge over other manhwa. Female leads are great. I sort of prefer the yandere archetypes, but more so I like the fact that the female leads aren't there just to sit and be pretty. The MC is an absolute savage, and that's the type of character I love the most. This is really good worth the reading, and I'm still waiting for more chapters. Number 3. Existence. One day he lived as an ant. On another, it was a large dinosaur. This was the last reincarnation of a being that had experienced tens of thousands of lives. Now, he was born as a human with the power of every single life form he had ever been. He was also confused about why he had such an ability. Legion finally came to an answer. He exists to eradicate mankind. This manhwa is rarely read. It perfectly shows the good and bad sides of humanity. It is filled with emotions and a well-crafted cast of characters. Main character goes through a lot of character development. The story is unique and the execution of the plot is also perfect. The art is very neat and clean. Expressions of the characters are portrayed very well. Try this manhwa if you want a roller coaster ride filled with emotions. Number 2. Villain to Kill. The story is sort of original and unoriginal at the same time. It involves a righteous MC who is reborn as a villain. However, this manhwa is very draggy and likes to bring characters from many chapters back, and it continually recycles this sequence. Other than the idea, the story becomes basic and has usual fight sequence regularly. However, it does not include breather moments of other elements or genre like life, romance, etc. The art is severely below average art, and the shading and tones of colors are done very badly. The line work and character designs are done badly and don't really follow human anatomy for the human characters. The story is quite good, but the art is lacking compared to the story. And finally, number 1. I Grow Stronger by Eating. The story is extremely unique and original, completely different from all other fantasy isekai series I have ever seen. The MC has the overpowered factor of being able to absorb and use any part of a creature he eats. The story shows his growth as a character and makes him as a party member face challenges they overcome to become stronger. But particularly, this MC is evil, which is rare characteristics in MCs you would see today. There are currently 3 arcs in this series: the growth arc, where he starts familiarizing himself with the new fantasy world and its brand new creatures; the war arc, where the MC goes with his party members to slay the Demon King and the hero; and the exploration arc, where the MC goes looking for new creatures to devour. This series is a truly fascinating read due to the rarity of an original idea series. A definite must-read for all fantasy isekai genre lovers or overpowered MC lovers. Ladies and gentlemen, we conclude today's list with that. But before we leave, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. We really work hard to bring you guys quality content, so a little appreciation goes a long way. Thanks for watching and have a great day.